I didn't think that financial advice is something that would be all that relevant for people in our position.
I had no idea what financial advice was. I thought it was something that my parents had to do before you retire.
My very limited interactions with financial planners before really seemed to be product pushing, and I saw the industry as predominantly a sales industry.
For me, financial advice seemed like a really complicated, unruly thing to understand and get to grips with.
People that had a mortgage, that had kids, financial shares. I didn't think it was really for the everyday person.
I started Pivot Wealth to help people create a life not limited by money. People come to us for a bunch of different reasons. It might be that they're paying too much tax, that they want to invest or buy property or want to pay down debt or want to take that next step. But what I found is that when I dig a little deeper when talking to the people that come to us, that ultimately what they want is that they just want a clear game plan to take them from where they are to where they want to be. And further than that, the reason for that is so that they can live the life that they want, where money isn't holding them back. It's not stopping them from doing anything that they want to do.
Since starting to work with Pivot, the impact that it's had on our life, it's just huge.
The process that we went through with Ben and the team at Pivot Wealth was incredibly rigorous, and it helped my partner and I get on the same page. We understood where our finances were at, and it helped us be really clear on what we collectively wanted to achieve and the life that we wanted to start living together.
A good strategy means having really clear goals and targets. So really understanding what success looks like to you, where do you want to end up and where do you not want to end up.
A lot of the long-term modelling that we did early on was quite eye-opening for us as well, and just how different our lives could be in, say, 20 years' time by a few of the decisions that we make now.
The fear of doing the wrong thing or doing something dumb holds a lot of people back as well, especially when it comes to things like investing, whether it's investing in property or whether it's investing in shares or whatever else. So people, they get paralyzed by this fear. They don't want to do the wrong thing, so they end up doing nothing. To start building momentum, to start building that traction, you need to take action.
I think we were aligned with our money values. We both have the same goals, same things, but where we were stuck is we just didn't know how to progress and move forward out of that space. And without financial advice from Pivot Wealth, we would be still in the exact same position as we were a year ago.
I think the simplicity of the structure and strategy that Pivot use makes anybody feel like they're able to get involved, have control and get results.
One of the key things that makes us different from a lot of other financial planning businesses out there, and that difference is that we really focus on delivering results above all else and helping the people we work with to be able to create the life that they want.
It's a collaborative approach to managing our money and our finances and thinking about what our future can look like.
So the benefit of working with Pivot on an ongoing basis is that we're able to revisit the goals and the plans as life changes. And I've always got confidence in what the next decision or step can look like.
Ensuring I'm not going off track too much, which can be done quite easily.
So it's just that ongoing coaching, which just turns an idea into action.
I think good financial advice is financial advice that works for you and for your financial situation and for your wants and needs. So it's about not just planning short term but long term as well.
We are in a really good financial position now, so much better than we were 3 years ago.
A life not limited by money means to me freedom and choices.
It means having the freedom to do what I want on a day-to-day basis and not worrying about things that come out of left field.
And not having to live like paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
To have a bit of flexibility with finances.
It just means I don't have to worry about all the stress of managing my finances.
I was just remarking to my husband the other day that we've actually never had a conversation nor an argument about money. So not only are they people who've helped us be more financially fit, probably in some way, shape or form they've helped our marriage as well.
It's completely opened my eyes to the fact that you can start at any age really, and it's never too soon.
Biggest benefit that I've found is the clarity,
confidence,
financial security,
better habits,
financial freedom,
grow wealth,
Security.
exciting, have a great life.
If you can have a clear and easy to follow path from where you are to where you want to be, and that you've got total confidence that you're doing it the right way and that there's nothing that you've missed, to me, that's a great result.
If I had any regrets, it would be not starting this process earlier.
You should have done this 5 years ago. You'll be that much better off.
Just not having the education earlier in my life to be able to make some sensible decisions, because sometimes you've got to spend money to make some money.
Go with it. It's the best thing you're ever going to do, because never will your finances ever look as great as they look now.